Hi. My name is Ferostratus Exception.exe Ironside, and I am an alchemist. Oh boy, I have some stories to tell. Oh man. Things have happened. You may have already noticed. You may have noticed at the moment I said my name. I don't know. Things have happened. 2 streams ago, I endeavored live on air to design my first puzzle with intent of adding it to the Journal of All Puzzles, as is a thing that's available to those people right now who are available to do it. I failed. Last stream was mostly spent moping about it, but in a way that was mostly just like me recovering from my own embarrassment of the matter. However, I did endeavor to try again off stream, and the results are more than I ever could have imagined. I did it. I did it. I can't believe I did it. Okay, we need to talk. This is doubling as a developer's commentary on my own puzzle. Okay, this is not my puzzle. This is actually, I did submit this puzzle as well. It did not get in. That's okay. Okay, let's talk the journal here. I'm gonna click this button and you're gonna immediately see my puzzle, so I'm not gonna do that. Here's the discussion. Here's the history. Last week, I ended up the stream. I mentioned I had an idea for a puzzle. It was vaguely about copper. And you may have noticed the puzzle I just showed you, one of the submissions I made, was also a lot of copper in it. Here's my idea. Okay, so I'm scat. I can't focus. So, the journal, every week for the past like 10-ish weeks since Opus Magnum Dera Metallica came out, there's been an open call for people to provide puzzles that would be added to the journal if they're good enough. Well, okay, I don't know if it was week, but issue 10. The theme for that one was the elegance of House Soria. And so my design philosophy was, hey, look, I know House Soria. This is House Soria. I was looking at it, it's like, man, it is very green. And then a bunch of other thoughts came into my mind. Like, how do they get all that green? When I'm thinking industrial amounts of green, I'm thinking like the Statue of Liberty. And then, in my mind, I also recalled a argument I had with Acela, where we were playing Minecraft and I made a bridge out of copper and it was starting to oxidize, and I kept calling the green that was appearing on the copper rust. And Acela kept correcting me that it's not rust, only the iron stuff is rust. If it's copper, it's patina. So, in combination of those two concepts and the notion of elegance, I was like, wait a minute, what if I take copper rust and repurpose it into a usable material, possibly the source of the green that all the House Soria stuff has? And that sort of began the concept. And it all started with this one. There are multiple forms of it, but this one that you just saw. I called it Uniform Patina, and the basic idea was that you would take a bunch of like rusted copper stuff. Like this is like copper oxide. I know I keep saying rust, but that's how I think of it in my mind. And you would refine it down, simplify it into a more uniform copper material. Almost as if you could like paint in it, or it was more like a smooth coating, which is represented by this copper and water. Because iron and water in Opus Magnum is the elemental representation of rust. This particular one right here is the result of a lot of investigative analysis on my part. I looked through a bunch of other puzzles that I thought might have a copper thing in it, and this one actually appears in 2 other puzzles. At the time, I only knew of it from Calligrapher's ink from my investigation. This is acetic acid, which is basically copper layering that goes on the copper surface. This is the green, or at least a very particular form of it. So I took this acetic acid, and I took this random slurry copper thing that I made up that has similar components to it. I was thinking maybe this could be like tribasic copper. There was a lot of options. And I made a production puzzle about taking multiple complicated outputs and like converging them into one simple output. But I did more than that. In my discussion, or okay, not in my discussion, in my own internal discussion with myself, I was like, I need some help. I need expert opinions. But I am too scared to just walk into the Discord and be like, hello, I'm Baby. Can you please help me figure out how to do a good puzzle that's better than everyone else's? So instead, I got specific help. I went to the person who keeps watching the YouTube VODs. So me and Trotting Heart went into a little bit of a dialogue with each other. I basically busted open the door and said, hey, I'm the guy who did mirror polish in 4 cycle long loops. Please help me figure out how to do the cultural, structural elements of what makes a good puzzle, because you seem to be very book smart about that. And so she helped. And we talked a lot, and we had a bunch of ideas, and she helped me playtest. And through all of this, I created, these are being attributed to me. Trotting Heart provided advice. I built the puzzles, and Trotting Heart then tested them and gave opinions, and gave me a lot of useful insights to actual competitive professional Opus Magnum playing. And I made 2 additional puzzles. This first one didn't make it in. Then there was an additional puzzle I called Verdigris Gem. The basic concept of Verdigris Gem is I take purely the acetic acid, and instead of like refining it into the uniform patina that we had last time, we use this to create specifically a like copper rust, copper oxidized glass or crystal out of it. So it's almost like an emerald made of copper. And I made this cool diamond shape out of it. And this is my puzzle I made to sort of like prove the concept to me. And I did some interesting things. We have this cool little spin out thing, which is designed to take this acetic copper and turn it into the triangle shape that is used on the top and bottom of the gems. The interior would then be made out of this like straight line. It can then be slapped on, merged on all sides. You make a cool fancy triangle. Everything slides in, and then the bonds are manipulated. Additional elements are turned into salt. And there's your puzzle. And it was all right. I don't really have a good internal sense of what makes a journal puzzle good, like what makes it journal material. But I do look at this puzzle and I'm thinking, yeah, now that's a puzzle. You can solve it, and it's reasonably understandable what you're doing. And so that worked all right. And this was the puzzle that I sort of provided to Trotting Heart to test and evaluate. And what I got in return was a new gameplay strat. Allow me to introduce you to the concept of syrup. There is some custom puzzle, possibly in a tournament at some point, called, I don't even remember, but it was like syrup or something syrup. And in that tournament, there was some importance to manipulating a large compound in such a way that in one swing, you can turn it from this kind of longer shape into a sharper angle. which I'm going to demonstrate by like haphazardly grabbing it and just doing it on the fly. Because Trotting Heart took one look at my puzzle and realized, wait a minute, this is syrup. If you remember from my last puzzle solution, that thing where I needed to turn the acetic acid into a sharper triangle, watch this. We pick it up, drag it. I have this backwards. Hold on. Like this? Oh, I see my problem. I go here. I think. No. It's one of these. It's this. Okay, here we go. So we've got our acetic acid. It's got like the water molecule shape. And then we do a turn. It debonds here, but then we keep turning. And boom. Suddenly we have a triangle again. But it's sharper. Very similar to the kind of shape that we want at the bottom here. And having learned this advanced syrup tech, as it was called to me, I reinvented my solution to take advantage of it as best as I could. Assuming I can undo far enough to put it back. There we go. So this is my now syrupified attempt at doing this verdigris gem. So basically the top and bottoms here are dedicated to making the triangles. It sharpens up the angle and then modifies the bonds to be correct. Same thing happens on the bottom. Meanwhile, the center does a sort of what I'm calling a linear syrup to make the middle bar. And then from there, it's mostly the same idea, but I've kind of tightened up the bonds involved. Makes the triangle, glues it to the middle bar, the top part gets glued to the middle bar, bonds get corrected, and then it gets tossed out. All in all, a pretty good solve, I would say. And so this puzzle, as is, with the syrup-based solution, is what I submitted to the journal as puzzle number 2. But when I learned about syrup tech, I got kind of excited. I was like, man, this is a cool tech. I want to make a whole puzzle out of this. I had this useful acetic copper compound that you did want to turn into the sharper triangle. What if I just made the whole puzzle of those triangles? And that leads us to the final third puzzle that I submitted last week. Verdigris Glass. Technically, Verdigris Gem was called Verdigris Glass in development. And then when I made this one, I temporarily called it Verdigris Glacier. But then I just renamed the diamond-shaped one to Gem. Anyway, the basic idea is the exact same, and I'm solving this straight from syrup. But the basic idea is you make a bunch of the syrup tech triangles, and then you assemble them in a ring. And I just have this nice little machine that does it, using all that I've learned about conditionals and stuff. And it's really slick. It's slick to make the triangles, it's slick to make this circular assembly, and then you just dump it away. I felt really good about this. I was worried it was a little too simple, but Trotting Heart liked it, I liked it, and so I submitted this one as well under the name Verdigris Glass. And guess what? If you've played a significant amount of Opus Magnum in the future, long after this stream happens, you'll recognize this immediately. Because sitting on issue 10 of volume 108 of the journal, straight in the big picture left-sided standalone puzzle, is Verdigris Glaze. They renamed it. But other than that, it is exactly identical. Same acetic copper, same output. It's just it. It's the hit and it's here. Look at it. I'm credited. I'm here. Oh, man. Okay. I need to give the biggest and heartfelt thank you to Trotting Heart, who, by virtue of being just a general, like, regular of the stream VODs who has decided to just go out and be kind, be friendly, appreciate what I've done, be proud of me for doing mirror polish good, that I chose to reach out and seek advice and make this puzzle, and an additional equal strength thank you to giving such great advice, introducing me to Syrup Tech, introducing me to the entire, like, proper competitive tournament scene of Opus Magnum, where a lot of the design philosophy for these comes from, because I'm pretty sure the tournament organizers are the ones who are vetting these puzzles. Almost immediately after constructing this gem structure and testing it a little bit and liking it, I was informed of the existence of a tournament puzzle called Film Crystal, which is similar to this in its bond structure. It had silver and, I think, quicksilver in alternating sides on the, like, ring of diamonds, but I submitted it anyway. I submitted all three. I was confident that maybe one of them would be a diamond in the rough. And guess what? It was. This is an extremely elegant puzzle in retrospect, and it makes complete sense that it got in. And all the others are really great too. Like, look at this one. This one has a cool shape. It's currently a meme that everyone just says, oh, this has a cool shape. Electrum is funny because this is the Electrum separation puzzle, but backwards. Electrum separation puzzle is that one where I made, like, the double-bladed lightsaber thread and the giant input. This is now a giant output. Tempered glass, good glass works. Mosaic tessera, a nice little green alchemical gem looking thing. All just very good stuff, and I'm happy about it. And I'm so happy I'm here. It is an immense honor, and I feel like I've properly graduated from person who's not very good at the game to, like, professional puzzle maker and solver. Okay, but we're here and we need to actually play the game, I guess, but I'm gonna be, like, electric enthusiastic for so long after this. Every time I just go to this page and I look at it here, I get all giggly. That's wonderful. I mean, it's my puzzle. I could just solve it as is, but I don't want to do the most recent page of the journal. So instead, as a supplement, because my plan for today is, again, to do a page of the journal and then finish the second half of Ballistics. Ballistics is also, like, it's right. It's just they told you to put in your name, so I put in my name. It's fine. It's fine. My name's been public knowledge since it was the 4-year anniversary. So a lot of people here, some of them have their real names, some of them have, like, a name they made up for being an alchemist. For example, and this one I only learned later. Where is it? It might be far into the future. Yes, okay. Mosaic Tessera is made by Chi XN. Chi, XN, so probably XN Chi. Their name on the Discord is Chicken, with an X. So, like, not all of these names are serious. But I couldn't find a coherent way to put, like, I don't know, X, except, like, that would just be silly. So I just put my name. It works good enough. Though I do think it's a little silly that with my name, my puzzle has no iron in it. Blame Acela. It's Acela's fault. But that's fine. But for regular puzzle solving today, we're going to do a page and then do Ballistic Alchemy. I would solve my own puzzle, but I'd like to just sort of sit there and let it linger. So instead, I'm going to go specifically to the decorative arts page. This is important for a few reasons. One, because Calligrapher's Ink is the puzzle that introduced me to acetic acid as in... Sorry, not acetic acid, acetic copper, which is acetic acid. As an input, which helped design Verdigris Glass. Verdigris Glaze. They've renamed it. Apparently, they told me they looked it up and they basically discovered that Verdigris isn't really a glass material. So they decided to turn it into a, like, glass dye, basically, for glass. Or just like a greenish dye in general. Which is actually great because that doubles into the syrup tech. It's a glaze. You're putting it on your stuff. You're syruping it. The designers definitely know about syrup tech real. But also because gilding wax is here. If you know, you know. So we're going to be doing these. Let's start with vermilion pigment because it looks simple and it will probably be very complicated. It is very simple. Construction will be a little bit involved. Let's see here. We could refine up... Oh, that's interesting. Where are we going to source enough quicksilver? Oh, that's very interesting. So the difficult part of this is that we need to get enough quicksilver out of here, but we only have tin to work with. So let's run the numbers for a second. Tin will get us 2. We're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. They have not given me the Oberon breaker, which means this is going to be furious. If we extract 4 tin, that equivalent, what the heck am I talking like? This is equivalent to 4 quicksilver and 4 lead. We can take 3 of the quicksilver, and that's our, like, ring around the outside. But the 4 lead, we can cut 2 into iron. We can cut 2 back into tin. We can cut another 2 back into tin. But then, what? We cut these into 1 iron, but then we have a quicksilver left over. But there's no Oberon breaker, so we need to figure something out. What if we only take 2 lead? If we take 2 tin. If we take 2 tin, that's 2 quicksilver and 2 lead. We might need a third. So let's say we take 3. That will give us the 3 quicksilver. What if we take a raw, completely untapped tin? So then we have 3 lead and 1 tin. We could elevate these to 1 tin. Then we would have 2 tin and a lead. Oh, wow, this is complicated. We need 3 quicksilver. What if we ascended the tin first? So, like, purified it into 1 iron. Then we could get... I mean, it would still be 2 quicksilver out. And it's just this and this and this. Okay, let's go back to 4 lead for a second. If we go 4 lead, We can elevate 1 to tin, and then we could drop it back down to a lead and quicksilver, which shall be defined by the calcification glyph, I guess. So now we have only 3 lead and a quicksilver. Then we could combine these 2 lead into another tin and quicksilver. Well, another tin, then downgrade it to lead and quicksilver. Then we have 2 lead and 2 quicksilver. No, that doesn't work either. We elevate this to tin, and then maybe we can eat one of the quicksilvers and turn it to iron, but then we're still left with a quicksilver or a lead. The elemental amount of stuff we're pulling out of this tin is always 2, but this needs 6. Wait, if it's going from that to 6, then why is this ever possibly a problem? Interesting. Okay, new notion. We get a tin. Here's the tin layer. We drop it into a lead and quicksilver. Here's the lead layer. Here's the quicksilver layer. Timeline will go like... Oh, that doesn't matter. We then get another tin. We can then use the quicksilver to elevate it to iron. So now the quicksilver is gone, and now we have an iron and a lead. No, let's stay 1 lower. We'll stick with, so we split we split a tin into lead and quicksilver, and then we get an extra tin. And now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. From here, we get another tin. Cut this down to lead and quicksilver. We can then purify those to get 2 tin. No. Man, this is an element of metallurgy that I am not professional in. The core of the problem is that we have too much lead relative to the amount of quicksilver meat. What if we just, like, brute force this? Let's say we get a tin. It's lead, quicksilver, 2, 3. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is enough material. If we just get 3 tins, split it to lead and quicksilver. These are gone. We use them for the puzzle. Refine these to a tin. Then dump it down to a lead and quicksilver. Refine these to tin, and then project to iron. Okay, we have it. Wild, but we have it. Alright. In fact, I can relatively easily. And then the rest of it's just, you know, combining it all into a fancy ring. But we don't have to worry about that. So the first thing we're going to do is the funny track stuff from the gravity solve. So that'll continue. We then want to take the first lead. Now I've ruined this because of how I've done this, but it's okay. Just kind of want to gravity solve this section. I think it'd be funny. All right, we're in each other's way. How about we gravity solve them going upwards? So these three leads are our protagonists for this event. Oh, we can't gravity solve it because they're always going to be turned into a lead if given the possibility. But we want them to all be turned into leads. Because the entire point is that the next step of this is rejectma. That's not rejectma. That's rejectma. Oops. Somehow I worry I got the numbers on this wrong in post. Oh, I do. It's because we want to be survived by this lead. Okay, forget the gravity solve. I'm being too cute with it. Real thing we'll do something fancy like this. Ooh, I know. Additional fanciness. Sometimes you don't care at all about making a puzzle efficient. You just care about it being fancy. Grab, push, reset. Grab, push, reset. Grab, push, reset. I could have predicted that. Hey, give me some delay. Okay, that's all the material we need. Getting it out's the tricky bit. It'd be better if we try and divert the Quicksilver to one side. No easy way to get the third one out. That would totally work if it went first. So have it go first. Congratulations, you're the new Arm 1. Excellent. And that gives us room to... Better idea. Do this. The length 2 arm, you have the length 1 arm. We'll just make a nice, convenient straight line. Wrong way. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. And that makes everything else easy. Kinda. We want to be moving the results vaguely upwards. That one can stay there, after all, where it wants to go next. That looks good. So 1, 2, 3. Then various arms can pull these to where they want to go. Conveniently, start at the end, work our way in. So we can grab there, turn here, reset. Number 5 can grab... I guess number 5 doesn't need to go next, but... Actually, number 5 can't go next. Next up is number 6, which is now number 5, because I retconned it. Grab, pull, reset, grab, pull, reset. 1, 2, 3. What have I done? Why did I think to do that? 4 goes here. Much better. Now, do a little angle push. And that coincides with the dropping of 6, so we need to wait for it to go through the pipes. There we go. Out, out, reset. That will drop a Quicksilver here, and then drop this here, at which point this will exist. And from there, we want to... It'll start existing here, but I think it'll have to wait until afterwards before it can pick it up, move it here, reset. Finally... Upon dropping of number 7, we wait for it to go through the pipes, then we can retract, and we could rotate. 9 doing more work isn't going to really get in the way of things, because we can't do this on a 4th cycle anyway because of how we're picking up the inputs. So no worries. 1, 2, 3. We can't do it on a low cycle either. Oh, but what if we can? After all, we're doing 6th cycle anyway. Grab, push, push, reset. That'll do. It means number 6 no longer has to exist. Oh, it means all of these could do that if there was room for them to do that. There's not. Oh, yeah, okay. I have an idea. We move all of these up like this, maybe. Not these. Then, arms like number 1 can do something slick. It means that arms 4, 5, and 6 don't have to exist. Or at least the arms that were 4, 5, and 6 at one point in history. It means arm number 2 awkwardly needs to be a piston, but I don't mind. That's a problem, though. Thor can move much faster now. Which is to say 1 cycle. Not fast enough. It means that there must be a... like, step of Mr. like... We can't go from one to the other immediately. An arm must go here to pick up this and drop it here quickly. Does need to be a track move. Could be a piston push. Rather be a track move, though. Yes, there needs to be an intermediate arm to take number 1's output and just move it up briefly. Just to give some space. And it should ideally stall as long as possible. Ho 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 ho! Now that's how you make some iron. All that I have endeavored to construct will probably become irrelevant very quickly. But that's okay. After all, getting the Quicksilver to cooperate is going to be real tough. What the? Oh, no, that makes sense, because the Quicksilver is rejecting. I wonder how well this actually would work. Oh, it does! I don't even know if I want that, but it's cool. It is really cool, though. So the alignment of all of these, and I don't need those there, is ultimately going to be that kind of shape. If I go this way, move this out, turn this into a 2-arm, and then rotate. Is there's a world in which I can rotate this around downwards? I stand corrected. Actually, I do not yet stand corrected. Why has it not moved yet? If 5 and 6 intentionally delay, do we have the clearance to make that move? We do. We do not have the clearance to deal with all the Quicksilver I've polluted everywhere. Oh, it doesn't clear the chamber fast enough for number 8. That stinks. Means number 8 has to go sooner. It means they all have to go sooner. Okay, turns out it wasn't a big deal. It's now a big deal again. It's only a big deal because it's preventing me from actually testing the part of this I want to test. I've now officially tested it. Can 7 be delayed at... No, because if it delays 7, it delays 6. They're inevitably linked. No, I can delay 7. I can delay 7. Very good. So now the only question left is, what the heck am I doing? I've got a few ideas for what I'm doing. If I'm committing to this 6 cycle thing, it's going to be an absolute pain, but maybe it can be done. And I know I'm not using the terms correctly. I had an idea. It would require me to rebuild all of this, but I have an idea. Yeah, okay, here's an idea. What if I don't make iron out of this? What if I make gold out of this? What if I just ascend this as high as it can possibly go immediately? What if I ditch all of these? What happens? Well, I make copper. Okay, yeah, here's the new plan. I'm only changing this plan because I think it's funner. But what if we just go straight to gold? Material efficiencies are gone. Let's say we purify to... What if we quicksilver out? Let's go back to the numbers here. We take a tin, split it into lead and quicksilver. Do that multiple times. At this, we have 6. So we can then merge 2 of these into a tin, then cut it down to a lead and a 4th quicksilver. Then these 2 final leads can become a tin. And then we ascend it 4 times to go to iron, copper, silver, gold. Why do we want to do that? Because gold, if rejected, down to iron gives us 3 quicksilver, which is what we need. We're going back to the gravity solve. Okay, maybe we don't actually do the gravity solve, but the idea is still there. We take 3 lead, bleed out 4 quicksilver. Actually, thinking about it, this is effectively what I've done with the previous solution, except it's still iron and quicksilver. The end result doesn't change, it just changes the order it happens. So redoing everything just forces you to redo everything. All good there. Wait, this worked, right? Yeah. Oh, that did not work. It's gonna collide. This does give us a convenient way to deal with the iron. We can get a quicksilver anywhere near where it can reasonably go. Here is actually too slow unless we move it up. Okay, you move alongside. Yeah, okay, you're in the new 7. Don't do that. Simply drop it. Well, it would work by a time. Next one can be here. This is turning into a nest, but to build this here, this will go when you end. So you pick up the iron and then keep moving. Now copper. One last job for you, 621. No, that's right. I delayed 10 for this exact reason one long ago. No, it got hit. Okay, new possibility. Can we put it here and it not collide with anything? Frankly, I doubt it, but I'm willing to try. Yep, immediate failure. We slide over, then turn. If we... No, we can't go... We can't slide down. Yeah, number 14 is stuck. Only option would be number 6 needs to make another turn. Which would work if we had it be a triangle arm, because then it doesn't have to return to starting position. No! What if we moved... 7 that way. Number 6 became just a normal arm. Instead of doing all that, just went up and then down. That would work. All we need to do now is make number 8 move it over one more so it reaches this spot. And now it's silver. And we're out of time. This has gone from a good solution to a terrible solution. That's just how it is sometimes. And now it's wondering, like, why did I even bother? Maybe just delay 9. Undo a lot of the adjustments I just made, and then simply delay 9. No, there is no delay for 9. Okay, simply let it move back. That'll work. Of all things, that will work. Okay. Now, once number 6 lets go, which is here, we grab, careen over hard, and then just ditch it. Eight is returning too fast. What if it returned a different way by using this diamond shape? Would that get it out of the way in time? That somehow worked? Incredible. All right, now we're on the funky bit. So now what we need to do is we need to take this gold and we need to split it into its constituent parts, which is to say lower metals and quicksilver. Just take quicksilver out. We want to do it in a way where we immediately bond it on again. And I know the bonds will be wrong. We'll fix the bonds later. We're going assembly line for this. Good stuff. All right, cool. We now have the iron with the 3 quicksilvers on the side. That is exactly what we were hoping for from all this. Now we just got to do the tricky bit of adding in the salts and the fires and then just sort of manipulating the bonds so that they're good. Then we'll be in business. That means we bring the fire up here, and this solution is huge, but I'm happy with how I'm doing it. I think it's cool how I'm doing it. We won't have much time, but we will have time. I almost want to like roll it, like take one of these and just pivot. Might not be a bad idea. Like, say we do this. This arrives, and we have this here, and it's like, hey, roll over to the fire that we will provide you. Go through all this, and we want to apply a fire. $19 is our beginning, so let's say we just twist and then do nothing. Then here we can, so we can even twist via the fire. I don't know if we want to, but we can. Starting to think pivot strategy might be too slow. But we want to make sure that the iron spoke thing is still moving. Because the moment it stops, the next one in line will collide with it. I think I got it. 24 and 3 aren't. 23 doesn't need to do anything. You're the new 23. 21 will pick up, it will pivot, it will then drop it. I will grab and then turn, and then maybe pivot and then reset. You want an outside roll. Especially for that. That looks good, and that opens up an opportunity to make 22 better because we can just turn this into a single right turn. In fact, we can do it one later. And doing it later is better because it helps avoid traffic collisions. Especially when the next thing we are asking for after 22 is it moving now. Yeah. And then again, 25 will repeat what 23 did. And we'll just roll it over. Now, the last one is the hardest. But also, maybe it isn't. This will be a piston. So 26 is immediately following number 24, which is happening here. It will go in, then it will turn. Then it will reset. Number 25 no longer needs the twist. In fact, it's actively detrimental. So then once we have this, we can start dealing with the bonds. So 26 arrive, 20 new arm, 27 will pick up, yes, number 27 will pick up when number 27, 6 is arriving, then it will turn. And then the big thing we need to deal with is the internal bonds. So I'm just going to set up some... Oh, also, check out this new check out this new technical ability that nobody knew we had. If you alt-click, it fast forwards to where the command is. You can just do stuff. This here, and we want, I guess, a debonder here. I wonder if this is enough. Debond this. Desalt these. Then you're gonna sit here like that, and that might be win. Wait, if I can fast forward, maybe I can do that and then just keep going. Yeah, that works. All right. Hey, we won. Somehow, very good cycles. A little bit behind the bell curve. Cost, abysmal, understandable. Area, abysmal, understandable. Look at this go. A giant mess of metallurgy over here eventually results in something pretty simple that we can just sort of slowly edit along the line. Not bad. That took far too long. I committed too much to some silly objects. But also, when you have a lot of puzzles in the journal, sometimes the quality expectation of puzzles goes up. Next up, Litra Paint. An interesting collection of tin, silver, 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 water, water, water. Especially interesting because you're giving us silver, water, water, water. And some very interesting tools. Weird. Okay. So what they want from me, I don't understand what they want from me, but what they're asking, what they're suggesting with this is that we rip out Quicksilver from this with the intent of making more silver from nothing. I think I see the straightforward option. The straightforward option is to sacrifice one of these to the void. Something I think I'll do. So, sacrificial void option is simply grab, right turn, stop. Now we have a silver template. Then, every subsequent one of these will use this silver. It will extract 3 Quicksilver from it, go over the glyph of proliferation to turn those Quicksilvers into regular silvers. With the 3 Quicksilvers we extract from this gone, what is the name of this input, by the way? Colloidal silver. I feel like I knew that. Maybe I encountered it in my research. But with the 3 Quicksilvers removed from this, we will go 3 down the metal chain to the tin. So we remove the Quicksilver, turn it into silver, and then glue it back on. The only thing particularly wacky about this is that we need to handle everything. I will not be going for a fast solution for this. I will simply be going for a solution. And I choose this because we're going to need to be doing some pretty fine-tuned adjustments. You must extract it like that. So we extract it, and then we're going to lose it because it goes way over here. What do we care if we just go over the universe? That'll work. Yeah, so this will hold the silver template. We then need to proliferate using arms 2 and beyond. And I think we can do this in a clever way. Low area solution almost for this. We can go up. Can't go up anymore until this is done. Once we do, we can pick up the product and just move it in. Right, track-based control, not... No! Well, that's fine. We don't need this to go up exactly at that moment. Wait, yes we do! I can't believe it. We're being cheated. So this must move now, but it can't because there's no room. Idea. What if we twist it instead? That gives us something to do on the other side as well. So we twist it, go forward, twist back. No. Okay. So now we're running into a space problem. What's annoying is I had this all so prettily set up too. Oh well. We do that instead. We then start this whole arrangement with a right turn from number 2. Oops. Let's drag it. We're running into new and interesting dilemmas today. Oh, that's a new and interesting dilemma. Fine, I'll track back instead of twisting. Never mind, both fail. Tracking back like this might work. Nope. New plan. Rotate it like this. That may just work. Okay, let's just say number 1's good there. How do we deal with number 2? I think this is how we deal with number 2. Turn. Oh, that's awkward. But what do we care about the details of what number 1 does? It can do as many things as it wants as long as it stops quickly. I am inconvenienced by the events of my opponents. And that's not going to work permanently either. So, like, this just can't continue. That must happen. Ow. Ouch. Not so ow. Maybe we can work with... It's a little awkward. Yeah, let's work with this and make number 2 a different kind of arm now. Then we'll just have it superseded by a number 3. Currently a number 5. Okay. With that figured out, let's start actually doing some solving. Arm 5 will grab, push forward, and then twist 1 later. In that time, you... make the Quicksilver. The Quicksilver gets bonded to the right side, so if I tried to bond it on this way without moving this at all, the chirality would be bad. I have, however, elected to not care. We can fix the chirality later. And why not give number 2 an additional job? At that point, all number 3 will ever have to do is grab it and twist varying degrees. So number 4 completes its operation. When it does, we wait 1 cycle, and then number 5 can just sort of fling it over. Oh, number 3 has to actually do the twisting. And the twisting will happen alongside the movement of number 4. Very good. Very bad. Of all the problems. Okay, yeah. This isn't going to work. Well, Band-Aid fixes do it like that. So it connects, then number 3 can twist again. This can repeat. This can repeat. And then repeat again. How's that looking? Also, we don't need this anymore, probably. No, we're one short. That's okay, though. We're going to be needing more time anyway. Because once it gets here, we need to have all the bonds exist in this configuration. Then break the wrong ones when they're here. Which coincidentally is the same configuration of these, except as unbonders, because we're rotating by 60 degrees. And then it should be good to drop. Like so. Well, these are no longer needed. We get the right turn, right turn, right turn. Let's say let go and have this be a twin-sided arm. And that should be everything. Nothing tactically omitted. I've forgotten something. I've forgotten something, and that something is the fact that the interior is bonded just like anything else. So we want to twist there. Then while we're here, what we want instead is you. All right, now we're good. I got it the wrong way around. Fixed it. I have the chirality wrong. Fixed it. Okay, now I fixed it for real, truthfully, actually for real, for real. Behold the liar. Oh, this is a silly mistake. And then it picks it up and it's not dropping it anymore, so there's never an opportunity for it to be correctly aligned. So that's on me. There we are. Bet you didn't know you could do that. I also didn't know I could do that until I just did it. Cycle's pretty good, area pretty good, cost pretty good. This is a standard run-of-the-mill solution. I'm okay with that. Excellent. Let us hope we never run into any problems ever again, I'd say, seeing a quintessence in Lapidary Saw. And that it's a thread, so I can't simply ignore it. Oh, actually, the quintessence is... It's not. Everything but an Oberon breaker. What do you intend of me? This is disgusting. All right. Remind me. When we divide, what do we get? We get 2 iron. That's actually convenient. So the heart of the saw is going to be an iron thread made out of, well, gold divisions. That's easy. Everything else, not so easy. Arm's having a bad day. So, the top being just a thread of iron, that's fine. The bottom quintessence is fine. We have quintessence available. It's the middle-y bit where all the suffering takes place. They want me to manually extract 2 silver. They also want me to manually extract 2 salt. How exactly? Can we... Okay, this is, quick technical question. Ah, that would be too easy, wouldn't it? Well, the solution is pretty sane. All that means is that we need to make 2 of these blades at once. So that we have, 2 quintessences, 2 pairs of salt, which is a 3rd quintessence. So with 3 quintessence, 2 gold, and then whatever the heck we're doing for this. Oh! I know exactly what we're doing for that. It's not that bad. It's horrendous, but it's not that bad. All we have to do is reject the gold once, then use the gold as a template with its own quicksilver. Well, now that the gold has been leveled down to a silver. So we can take gold, silver, quicksilver, then use that silver and quicksilver to turn the quicksilver into a 2nd silver, and there's our 2 silver. That's okay. That's fine. We can do that. Would have liked if this were on that side. We can't mirror this. So okay, so we go back to the primary problem of needing 2 blades. That's okay. So this is going to be a lot of individual manipulations, but the actual input balancing is fine. If we're going to do this lightsaber, we're going to need a bit of scaffolding. So we push that out. This rejection is ready to go if we just pull in here. Notably, we're going to have to do this twice. And somehow the silver is going to have to get over there. But that's easy. We can use the quicksilver output as the same input. That implies a piston there. Probably a piston here to manage the inputs. So back here, we manage our... We can manage our everything from here. And then every time we build a segment of saw, we can just push the iron through. This is what I'm envisioning. Kinda. It's an additional facet of this. We could prep the quintessence back here as well. Okay, okay. We can... This lack of bond is suffering. There are ways around that. We're going to be here for a while. Let's just focus for the first moment on the literal resources we need. We can completely ignore actual calcification problems by simply buffering it at the end. So that's not an issue. The first thing we need to do is give up a quintessence. I want to build the bottom part first because this bond, this diagonal forward bond right here, because it exists here but doesn't exist here, means that we must build we have to put this silver on the iron to the left of where we put this salt on, which means we need to put this silver on first. Then we put on these, or this salt, however we choose to. And then proceed. My concern is that we accidentally put a horizontal bond between these two. But that just means that we need to build this. So we need... Here's the collection of stations that we need for this. We need one station to connect this silver, the first silver. Then we need a second station to connect the salt to that silver. And whatever else we decide to attach to that silver alongside it. It's possible we attach everything else in one go along with it. Then we need a third station to connect one blade to the next blade in line. And they must go in that left to right order, otherwise the bonds will be messed up. It's possible. It's hard. Ignoring the quintessence for a moment, our first priority is getting this iron silver construction. Particularly, we want to consider the cutoff to be along this diagonal, I think. Then we can't go back to the gold because the Quicksilver needs it. We don't need that one because this can simply go forward and grab it and bring it in. I will land it here. So we get 2 iron and we get 2 silver. It's a start. It's actually terminating as well. Too early. Good. Kinda. It's an okay spot for it, I guess. Oh, I know. Number 3, don't do its turn yet. Number 1, simply... reset there. That's better. The advantage of that is that the silver isn't going to hit this and accidentally become copper, and we still have room to bring out the salts to follow, which is good. Next up on the list of all things, number 4 and 5 are going to start doing their business. Number 4 does not need to exist for this role. It can sit here and wait for the... Well, I guess it can manage the silver. All good for number 5. All right. It will need to be pushed a little further in the like it's the follow-up of everything going on, but that's okay, we can do that. Next up, we get the silver on via this cut. Something we can do right here. Very good. Okay, so step 1, iron complete. Step 2, silver. When will silver be ready for me? Be ready when number 1 lets go. So we will grab it, rotate over 3 times, then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bond it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's bonded. Then push, push. Ah, okay. We need to wait. There's a little bit of a traffic jam. Okay, this is good in that it gets the correct bonds and then it clears the chamber. The only complaint I have with this is that I would have preferred this to have gone further. Or I guess there's no room to bond the salt in this position. We either have to go forward or backwards. And if we go backwards and the salt bonds here, we run into the exact problem we're trying to avoid. Which is annoying. The way around that might be to go further. But we need an arm capable of moving it further, and 4's run out of space. Awkwardly, the solution is probably something like let go, in, forward, 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 grab, push, reset. That'll put it here. Which will work, kinda. Oh, what am I doing? Why do that? We can just put this here. We do the backwards bond first, and then all other bonds come for free. Or needs to go one further. But once it does, we are in good business. Kinda. We do need a horizontal bond, but that's more just spacing jank later. So that could be good. Things are illegally trying to repeat. Extend. Okay, now we want a salt. So, for maximum convenience on salt acquisition, number 6 is our salt bringer. Now number 4 is our salt bringer. So when are we ready for salt? Almost immediately. I think we want to start now. Particularly at this lovely time where we can bring in... Like, we can use one to ferry the additional salts across. We want it to end there. So just pick up, grab, release. Ooh, okay, number 3 needs to never do the silver thing until it's actually ready. We can add another track. We can add the same track. Something like this. So number 7, in conjunction with number 6, will do nonsense. Once 4 is ready here, 1 drops it off. That means 7 can pick up at this moment. The exact same moment this starts moving up, we can go pull, pull, turn, turn, turn. Track, track, track. Track, left turn. No, it needs 1 more. Interesting little double track we have here. In fact, this can exist as its own track. Especially since it never actually goes here. In fact, that could be our calcifying spot. From here, we need to do another track forward after that. And what I'm doing here right now is a preventative measure to make sure that we don't have any weird bonding in row 2. Oh. I appear to have gotten the bonds backwards. I appear to have gotten the bonds backwards. Oopsie. I can fix this. Kinda. No more of that. Yeah, I messed up. We don't need to do this bond anywhere near here. All we need is the illegal bond. Everything else can be stylized later. It's actually easier than I was thinking it would be. Yeah, because every bond can be diagonally back. That can just happen whenever in the distant future. So with that good, where does that leave the rest of the structure? We want to attach more. I think 7 needs to go 1 further, and then I think a triple bond would be fine here. doesn't go far enough. Which is to say we're like too far back. So in that case, we'll simply do an entire manual bond later. Okay. We are making good progress on the saw, even if it doesn't really feel like we're making good progress on the saw. Next thing we want is a two-parter. We want a salt-silver combo. So while 6 and 7 are on their merry journey, let's begin prep for building them. Ideally the silver, well, the silver needs to go second, so the salt must come first. So when 4 is done with its mission, it can just pull in, grab, forward, release. Making a very good assembly line here. And this is enough for number 3 to prepare everything. Like this. Once that's done and 3's ready to go, 3 will then be able to grab this, go double over and push, let go, in, back, 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 grab the silver, in, right, 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 push, push, and we want to push it as far as we can to ensure maximum potential. It tells me I've got my angles wrong here. Yeah, I do. So what's 3 doing in all this? Oh, it's because it's ending here and I never corrected that. See it go through for a bit. So 7 will get back pretty much just in time. Oh, 7, actually. Very good. I gotta use that feature more often. Oh, we want to move forward like that. We need an extra right turn. Loving the fast forward now that I know to use it. I just need to get in the habit of using it. 7's here too early. Oh, good. Okay, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wrong direction. Good. And then from here, all we need is to put in the quintessence right here. which will be conveniently provided with the help of number 6. Let's try a reset there. So, number 6. When number 7 returns on its grand journey, number 6 is already in the wings. We need to get this quintessence to the working zone. That means number 2 needs to come out of retirement for a second. Once it lets go here, I want to go right. Oh no, we can just do this with number 1. The right, grab in, left, push, let go. Actually, reset probably. Then, number 6, conveniently arriving just in time to make use of that, probably. And pick up, go right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, push, reset. Let's hope these mostly work. Grabs the quintessence. The quintessence is now in the way of the silver, which means that number 1 needs to wait on that until number 3 finishes turning over. It should be here. Very good. Oh no, you need to let go, then reverse, and I guess that means this one is useless. Push it as far as we can. And then for the most part, all we need to do is everything again. Just a nice, simple repeat of all of the elements. Speed. Then we'll keep pushing. These bonds are good, these bonds are good, these bonds are good. There are no bonds that can possibly mess with in the future. As long as this connects, we're set. But we need to do everything we just did again. Oh, number 7, I saw that arm throw. I saw you trying to break the area requirements on this. Wait. Gonna cheat me out of my prize. So, things to adjust. If we're going to be doing this whole process again, few adjustments need to be made. In particular, number 2 needs to not run again. Everything else does. But, in the meantime, number 4 really should move the other 2 cardinals to the location that they would be if they were like we need to flip them over. Then with everything we've done already, it should be a matter of just a very tactically placed repeat command for all of these. which I will synchronize by doing the old let go trick. That doesn't really help. So let's say that last one is the last to go. So everything but number one. So something there, 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 and there. Those are our marks. Oh, number 2 is no. Number 1 is yes. Okay. Let's swap number 1 and number 2 then. And you. So repeat, 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 repeat. This might be a solve. Let's start where things end up and go from there. So everything should operate the exact same way it went last time, with the sole exception of another quintessence not being added to the board. What? Did I mess up the timings here? No, I didn't. These two run at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4... 5 off that repeat. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How is it different? How could it possibly be different? Oh, it's these two. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, right. I put everything inside the next loop, not one in front of it. So these all have to go here. Figured it out. Okay. That's just a little bit of translation error. Now we see. Everything's looking good. Nice and coordinated. The bonds are going. Now we're going into the first proper loop. Okay, yeah, that's a victory. Very good, very good. Okay, let's start getting stylish. Uniform there. Let's stab upwards here. Get another equilibrium there. These could cut in. Maybe a nice dot here. And then this can be one very... There's a good old grip. Now don't that look good? Alright, let's do a little bit of fast forwarding here. If I zoom out all the way over here, you can't select the part that's not on a part of a cycle. So if I go here, you have to click on a thing that is actually an instruction. You do. So I do this, then forward one, then again. It's here for fast forward. We did it. In terms of area, it turns out we did actually kind of do the average, but I think that's an average designed off of building from the edges and going in. This is a minimum height solution This is a lightsaber. Cycles are abysmal, but that's to be expected. Cost? Just about on board. Very good. Alright, we got 2 puzzles to go. I don't know if we're going to get to ballistics today. I'm taking a long time, and I spent like 20 minutes talking about my own puzzle. Calligrapher's ink. The thing that showed me what acetic acid was. Interesting. Looking at this puzzle closely, I'm worried now about an idea I had for next week's journal theme. Which I guess I'll talk about at the end of the stream, because I guess I don't feel particularly confident about it anymore. But the idea is interesting. You take this, you do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So copper. Well, we're going to need this for the Vitamorphs, of course. The coppers, there is no quicksilver involved here. This must happen. So 4 coppers will make 1 gold. So we need 4 of these. 2 pairs will go to making the Vitamorphs. The third one's completely useless. The fourth are we don't have a glyph of duplication. So that means that the entire bottom row can be Vitamorphs. The top row, half of it just needs to be thrown away, and the other half goes on the ink. Gotcha. Now, annoyingly, we have to completely separate this. We have an easy way to do that. Can we, like, syrup this, but in a way that, like, just double syrups it, double cuts it? I guess it'd just be a matter of doing that. Ooh, it does need to move twice. Of course. That means that they're inevitably going to be pretty far away from each other. I think that'll do. All salt can go straight to the Vitamorphs machine, which we can kind of focus on disposing this way. And then that means that 2 of the waters can be thrown around the outside into the disposal. And the other 2 can stick around for inking. Okay. So the water will just be on standby a bit. In fact, the first 2 waters we could intentionally destroy. Too fancy. sense. That's because we haven't done anything here. So make this number 2. Grab, grab, pull, 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 pull. Reset. Gonna need 4. Grab, grab, pull, pull, reset. Wish there was a convenient way to get this water and this Morse out. Might not be that easy. Especially with this happening. So the position of the Oberon breaker is not convenient for this. I'd like it to be there, but this one would like it to be a little off-center. Maybe like this. And then instead of double piston back, we do a track down. That'll work. For the water, my instincts are telling me to like grab it, move it down, but there's a obstacle here. Unless we divert that the same way we diverted the other obstacle. We do that as well. That would give us the option to bring it up right into the path of the next acetic acid, though. Let's try it with the track move, though. Wait. That doesn't... It kind of helps. Doesn't really help, but it kind of helps. I can do that. And then with the grabbing of number 6, we would go grab, turn, turn. Let go. And while we're here, we can just... Oop. Just do a little bit of attach magic. Oh, that might be the wrong way around for convenience sake, but oh well. Do 3 here. I selected the wrong one. We want number 4's disposal. And then number 5 will synchronize with it the exact same as last time, and that's the water disposed of. Now we need number 2 and 3 to repeat. 1, 2, 3 here. I have a little bit of an idea. How about we reuse this clockwork mechanism for good, not evil? So next up, we need to meddle with the silver a bit so that we actually get the materials we want. I think that's a matter of go grab up forward, and then a separate thing can go grab down. So 9 and 10. When number 3 is done with its second loop, grab up forward, grab down. There actually has to be a bit of a delay. These timings are also entirely made up. They were close, though. One more delay on you. Or just another delay on both of you. No, because you need to get out of the way before you can pick it up. Ooh. No, wait, why is that? Oh, because we never repeated number 7. Which repeats one before the next double loop. Number 6 should also repeat then, yeah? Yeah. Oh no. That's fixable. All number 7 has to do is little silliness. Oh, it does need to let go. And then grab again when it's safe. Which is there. Ah, okay. More effort must be taken. That's just unfair. Maybe just one twist then. The other option is that we put 8 down here. It flips over. 8 also needs to repeat. Just about here. Now, how are we getting gold out? think we have a chance. We don't have a chance. Yeah, this is our way out. We have to go up and around. So the gold gets created when number 10 drops. So we can pick up full turn, push, push. It gets it here. The ink is going to be the wrong way around, but what if we spun it the other way earlier? Now that 7 has that room, can we spin it again? See what room we have to work with. The moment 7 lets go the second time, you can grab, twist, and then just like careen it out of there as fast as possible. Wait. We still need the bond. That's good. Now for this one, now this is confusing. I could do something very slow and annoying, but it would work. And frankly, I'm just happy that it'll work. I just need to know the timing. This is 7 letting go. So we grab, back, twist, 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 left, reset. And that should be our output. Twist, left, left, left. This might be solved. For some reason, I've ended up making a lot of very densely packed solutions here. Okay, we're good. A lot of very dense solutions. A lot of arms going through arms and moving around other pieces. Honestly, not my best solves. But they're alright. A lot of commitment. Alright. The main event. Gilding whack. Let's do this. Okay, let's see here. Golden earth in abundance. Happy about that. Water and salt. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 gold. 1, 2, 3. There's 4 earth. I'm saying 3 earth and then like a salt layer. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. We have an extra material here. But we do have an Oberon breaker, so we can just get rid of it. And now the only question comes with how we wish to construct all of this. We have a lot of options. I'm immediately seeing the edges are... Oh, this is like deceptively asymmetric. Explains why you probably want to duplicate so much. My immediate thought was something like this, but then that doesn't work. And I was thinking we could do something like this. Having spoken, I believe, if I'm remembering this correctly, with the person who made this one, it definitely seems like a matter of you put it all together and then you just fix it in post. There's also a world where we go like 1, 2, 3. Then we get like a water. Actually, that one can't be water. That... No, it can be. We have to... We need to make sure that there's room and spacing for duplication to happen. In all the places we need it. So, for example, if we do this like 1, 2, 3, we need to make sure that something on this trinity is Earth. My instinct is to have it be the 4th gold, which we would then salt both of these. One of them would probably already be salt. Duplicate. Oh. Wait, no, that doesn't work because this is the 3. The 14th element is going to do some work under my administration. Here's my plan. Despite these being both waters, this will be 1 water and 2 salts. The 4th water will be detached. It will then be repurposed to duplicate this water over here. And then we'll dispose of it, and then we'll put this in the chute. And then we should be good. Okay, let's begin. We shall start with the fancy gold edge here. 1, 2, 3. Some classic Chapter 1 construction. Want is this water, which will be... Start with the water on this side. Could be a lot of big swings to move everything around, but that's okay. Oh, we could put it on there while it's here. Like, the moment it gets to this spot... we could slap it here. So let's say we do that, hypothetically. Oops. Cool. It already is starting to look like a well-designed craft. And then the other one. Oh no, this needs to go here because of how this is working relative to everything else. Boom! Look at that! It's like we've got 2/3 of the solution already. Now the tricky bit is going to be... not too tricky. Let's try giving it a twist here. So in order to get the last one on, it needs to go where the input is now. So that calls for a longer arm. And then... what, for this to be a triplex? It couldn't be a triplex because this is in the way of itself. And we need that for this. Unless we don't need this. Wait a minute. No, it won't fit. I was thinking we could make the other one a triplex too, but no room. So instead, we'll just slap a bonder there. Then somehow I've rendered this completely irrelevant because of how I've done this. This is like this, so... oh, it's because I wanted this as my triplex. Oh, that's another way to do it. Excellent. Great. And now I just need to... well, I really wanted this one to be the salt. It still can be. Good. Okay, spin out. Number 2 is spinning too much. Okay, I was supposed to do that. Very good. We can now duplicate here. Then detach. Following all of this, and something we can be working on in the shadows this whole time, is getting that last gold over. So take advantage of the opportunity. What's a good spot for this? This final gold wants to attach like this. Can we get it there in time? I think we can. Two arm here, turns, push, push. Grab right, then we add the track. Push, push. Blended. So with this portion complete, our focus now shifts to... Effectively, we're going to try and, like, roll this around this water, such that this water ends up over here, and while doing so, we'll calcify this water and then start duplicating the earth over. Then we'll do another calcification step to clear everything up. I have a better idea. Oh man, I have a better idea. If what's important is getting this earth here, then why not duplicate it there? Don't use this as a salt attachment. Do this, ditch that. So instead of doing any of that, twist right, then progress forward. That'll give us the exact reverse of this. Ready to be detached. Do we have the margins to twist again with number one? Number one's just the twist machine. Ooh. Ooh. Absolutely not. Would have been cool, though. But yeah, we use this as an earth transfer. I think best way to get this going would be to add a one there. Oberon Breaker is going to end up going that way. We have everything we need. We just need to manipulate now. Let's say we grab here, twist, twist. Reset. Ooh. A little extra clearance. Well, that stings. Yeah, that's unavoidable. We've made a pretty concave hole for number one to hold up in. It means we can't twist it. I don't think there's any axis we can twist it on that'll get it out because the other salt is here. But what if it wasn't? What if we had a second twist near the bottom? Okay, that's what happens. Another twist. That lets us twist from here. Means we'll have to twist more, but it means we can twist. Too far. Hold on. It might be easier to move this out if we debond there. That gives us room to finish the bonds over here. Like so. And then we can simply move the salt over to a slightly better position. Also, I appear to have messed up where the bond fixing goes. Or there was another bond to fix that I forgot about. There was. Fix that. Okay, so how about less rotations on number 2? Might just move the salt a bit more up to reach the Earth closer. Ben, are you clear to do another twist number 5? Is that, are you good? Are you good for it? No. Are there other places you could twist that might be better? Here looks promising. Yeah, that looks pretty alright. It means it'll have to move out of the way, but it's allowed to move out of the way. Let's say we let go, step back. All the while, we can prepare number salt to go on a journey. The journey looks a little something like this. I want it to go this way. The reason I want it to go this way is because then we can turn it, go straight into the breaker. So, grab, forward, forward when you recede, forward, right, release. And at the same time, we'll just get another arm to dump it. Accidentally left an extra twist in number 5's commands. Good news is that means that it can be a little faster. Very good. Is there some sort of awesome, cool, simple twist we can do to get the output good? I don't think so, because there's a lot of glyphs on the outside of everything. So it's going to have to be a turn, and probably a pretty heavy one, too. My opinion, that. From here, number 7 can pick up by this gold. 1, 2, 3, turn. Looking nice. That should be everything. Reset's all good. Run it. Oh, okay, yes. I forgot to calcify these. What's a good time to calcify those? Here might be good. And now what's the problem? The problem is I've calcified too much. Ah! No, that's good. It's... So you're good. You have nothing. Why do you have nothing? I thought I... Oh, it's you. There you are. Perfect. Pretty good. One more thing I want to check. There's no world where I can turn this into anything other than a single arm, because if it were a triple arm, it would try and twist from way too many parts. Even a double arm would cause problems. But what if it wasn't the twister? What if we added a second support arm for the part where it twists? Like a little new 2. Then everything that would have happened then can happen earlier. Oh, that's an easy fix. Just put that here. That is not an easy fix. That's an easy fix. Oh, of course, it is picking up its former self. That means we go to the 2 arm. Uh-oh. Yeah, okay, enough of this attempt at excess fanciness. It's clearly not working. Thought it might be cool. Oh well. We're fine. Okay, and that is the decorative arts. Now we can go back to ballistic alchemy and almost have a coherent system anymore. Let's start with... I thought this one might be a bit of... I'm losing the ability to talk. I thought this one might have been a thread, but nah, it's just a complicated shape. Let's start with gunmetal. Oh. I getcha. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I see. You want me to level down one and then level up the other. I can do that. We want to go that way. So we'll start with the level down, which would be as simple as going out and away. So grab, out and away, reset. Did not downgrade. Oh, because we want to go in, out and away. Well, that does it. I don't want a piston. Then a secondary thing to push it along. And the second one will be too fast. Then all of you can simply do it again. And then on this side, we have to deal with all of the actual, like, construction. Which, looking at the shape of everything, might not be too hard. The order that we've assembled these means that, unfortunately, it's going to be tin, copper, tin, copper. I would have much preferred if it was tin, tin, copper, copper, but that's not how I built this. I could build it like that. I could do it. Possible. I'll try and do it as is, though. Would I prefer the copper to go in backwards? No, I don't think so. This will go twist down. And then this copper can go twist up. And then bond like this. And then we simply need to make that twice, and we'll have a solution. So twist down, reset. Put one here. Too fast. Interesting. And I cannot do that any faster. So number 3 needs to delay. And that means number 5 needs to delay. Number 5 needs to delay more than I ever thought possible. But there's half the solution. All we need now is to do that again, but backwards. Ooh. That is not yet at... Okay, well, it is repeating. Here's number 4 grabbed and went... Now, it needs to repeat anyway. I'm collecting that. Can you wait on that second turn? I think if you waited, things would just work out anyway. It did. So, as much as I would love to say, oh, just do the same thing except reverse it, that's not going to work. But I think what I want to do is actually mess with this side's whole thing. I want to go grab, down. How would we reverse the order here? Like in a conveniently easy way to do about it. I think I see it. I think the trick is to start with 3 first. Then we repeat number 1. This earth is in the way. Grab in, let go. Number 6 can then grab forward. There's a problem that comes with this, but there's a solution that comes with making the problem. Number 2 can grab as of here. Number 3 needs to go forward first before number 2 can actually go forward. Then we reset. Then we go forward and then we reset number 3. Now number 3 is done. Number 6 can now return. Number 3 is leaving too fast. Then number 2 can return. So no, not number 2. That happens here. Then number 6 can return here, and you may be thinking, wait, this is terrible. What are we supposed to do about this? Answer, it solves itself. Because all we have to do is let number 6, sorry, not number 6, number 2 go again. I think I've completely butchered the timings on this, but oh, it worked. And then we have a collision there. All of this has been done with the express purpose of making number 4 and number 5 basically repeat themselves. Eventually. The exact timing on when they start repeating, a little harder to perceive, but it's when number 3 lets go and the next one picks up. Five twists and then resets, and now we just need to work with manipulating everything in a way that we actually like. So go here. Number 4 does not need to repeat itself. Why did I even order it to repeat itself? This is the repeat. More spare time. Oh, that's why I ordered it to repeat itself. Because doing that helps it dodge. Well, I don't care. How about we just start it low? All right. Now we just need to fix everything. We need to merge these two pieces together such that this one's going down, this one's coming around. Get the bonds good, and then we're done. Best way to do that, I think, is upon this point we grab, twist, let go, in, grab, twist. This puts us in an okay physical position. And gives us a reason to do that. And we just need to find room for the line bond that cuts through the whole thing. The dream is that that works. Might work. Wait, I'm suddenly paranoid I'm constructing this wrong. I am not constructing this wrong. This is good. This is good. It's all about this final manipulation. I don't want that. So if 4 lets go here, pulls in, grabs, push forward, twist. Then all number 5 needs to do is turn twice around, go forward, grab, twist, and then pull in. Too early. Too early. There are then 2 more bonds we need to make. Earth to earth. I have assembled this with the wrong chirality. This one is supposed to go up there. Oops. Number 5 is in the way. Get rid of that. We are going to need some very clever track work to get this alive. Number 5 was doing its whole thing over here. Could it, like, do another twist push? It could. Interesting. That means that all we have to do now if you could stop doing, like, phantom shenanigans for a second, I would appreciate it. From this point, if 5 just goes out and forward, and then move all that. Go in, twist in. We're getting there. Then we need to let go with 5, get it in the corner. Number 4, which is here, needs to... Oh, that's number 6. Number 4 ends here. It needs to go right, plus... Too quick. In plus grab forward. Too soon. Okay, this is gonna be a tight maneuver, but if we can still at number 4, let go, turn right, minus, grab plus, let go, in, right turn, plus, grab minus. That should be bond. Why did I say go in? Because we need to. That I forgot to let go. That was the problem. That's a bond. We just need 2 more. Number 4 needs to let go. Number 5 needs to grab. Number 4 needs to get out of the way. 5 pushes forward. That's 2. This is not supposed to be salted. Why is it salted? It got salted because it went over this at some point. Get rid of it. Now would be a good opportunity to salt this one. If we just add a little bit of an artificial forward back before you let go. Alright. Oh, and that changes the timing of that, of course. Okay. And that's 2. Now, in principle, all we need to do at this point is turn this around. Just rotate it 180 degrees. Then we can use the same bond for that one, and it'll just fit nice and good. And if we need to spin the output around, it's symmetric. It'll be fine. So 5 needs to let go, get to safety, go up, running out of time units. For grabs and twists. Can we do that? Yes. Can we do it again? 2, 3. Oh, we are in business. Then all we need is... we are in trouble. 5 is stuck. 2 twists then. We need to find an open passage for 5 to get to the other side so that won't be in the way. And I think this is our best chance. No. How about we pull in? That might be good enough, because if we can twist right now, that is the bond. So, let... where were we holding from? So in, let go, forward, grab, twist. Will that work? No. But it might work if 5 does it. So instead of you doing this, simply move back. Where's 5 at this point? Right where it needs to be. And then it fails to do that. So grab, twist. Wait for 4 to get there. Oh no, wait for 4 to get there means do that. We are so close. Okay, we have something. Now we just need to translate it over. It is not going to be easy. Also, we still need to salt this. Let's remember that. I don't actually know if it's possible to salt it while it's bonded. At least not from that one. Which means we may need to cheese everything and salt it sooner. This salt, well, this earth, comes from the 2nd generation of thing. We know that because this is the one that we salt to begin with. So we need to salt this one, and this one's attached to the weird tin. I see opportunity. Number 6. You just do a little bit of extracurricular activity. That will ruin all the timings, won't it? It will. Actually, maybe not. It did. Beautiful. So now we can go back to the future and see that that is now properly salted. So now it goes back to the only thing we need now is to move this into position. I don't think we can translate it over. If we move number 5 here and try to push that way, it'll hit number 4. If we try to push number 4 up, it'll hit number 5. So we need to undo all the twisting we've done so far. Well, it's easy, just do that. And then let go. Number 5 can then go here and then reset. Number 4, where are you? In terms of grabbing position, that's a very good position. Let's say we grab, push up, and then twist. Grab, push up, twist. Reset. Is that everything? Number 5 needs time to leave. And now we need to flip this around. Hoping this is good. An extra bond has emerged. It happened there. Solution, do that. More. More. Again. Oh, we did it. Oh, man. Okay, a little worse than the board all around. This is apparently a poor solution to this, but we did it. I'm happy with it. We definitely kind of trapped ourselves in a corner, but we got ourselves out, which is impressive in its own right. Fine-tuned molecule manipulation. We're getting better at it. Canister shot. Ooh, another... I should have expected ballistics to be a lot of metals. A lot of people like shooting metals out of metals. So the basic idea is that you want me to... Uh-oh. You know, this would be so easier if it were just pure tin. But no, you have to give me reactive tin. And now it's immensely more difficult. Because I could have just been like, take 2 tin, reject one, project the other. But no, we got to do it like this. Do we do it like this? I'd like to imagine we can take 2 of these and do everything we need to get 1 of these. Because the numbers in terms of elements is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This could be a real monster of a problem. Three, 6, 9, 12. 3, 6, 9, 12. In theory, we do this with 4 of these, somehow. Oh, I know exactly how to do that. It's not that bad at all. Interestingly, they do not give us rejection, but that actually helps narrow down our options. figured out what they want, and that means I win. So here's what they want. What they want is for me to construct 4 iron using 4 of these and simply projecting them up. So one, 2, 3, 4. Then we have 3 of those iron for the final solution. The 4th iron will get divided into lead and tin, and then the tin will get divided into lead and lead. That'll give us 3 iron, 3 lead. 1, 2, obviously it's the way. You get the idea. And while we're here, we can start kinda designing this with the fires. It's gonna be a pain because we have to like glue on weird leads. Getting this lead in is gonna be awkward. But I think if we go 1, 2, 3, then we just glue in some leads, add the fire, and we're good. First one will give us this. Well, to start. Then the next 2 will be another repeat. The first 3 will repeat. All the while, we'll start making this. So, conceivably, it's this shape right now. And then to get that final iron on, we need to move this up, forward, and we would love to bond it this way, but we can't. But yes, we can. Will happen here. No rotation. Oh. Ooh, we get points. Okay. Now we can careen over and start preparing the lead portion of our exercise today. Oof. A little bit of oof. That's looking good already. So now the final. for the final. Instead of number 3 grabbing, we want the new number 7 to grab. It will launch here. Let's get the leads on top. Best as we can. Goes there. Let's go. 8 grabs, picks up, go here. And that'll give us our 3 leads right here. Okay. All we need to do now is tactically insert the new leads into this structure. I can already imagine how the first lead's gonna go. Can't actually reach it like that. If I do this. So 8 finishes, and we pick up, push, push. Then I think we use some feed tape technology to keep number 9 relevant. No, number 9 should not be too relevant. We do want this to loop-ish. Where the heck did the rest of this go? Where'd my bonder go? Oh, it's because I stole it. My mistake. Better. So there are 2 more leads we need. Both of them go here. If we just push this over one, say via nice convenient 10 arm. It'll have to connect the tracks, but I'm worried 6 might try and take a shortcut. The other problem is that they're not supposed to attach this way. It's supposed to attach via the fires. About time we got the final fire into the mix. Oops. All this space is covered, which is a bother. Going like that, though. Kind of just improving the fire over, but should give some results. Let's see how this will work. Number 10 needs to connect from here, and instead of just translating over, it wants to pivot, then translate over. Too early. Ah, darn it. We can fix all the bonds. It's doable. Well, what if we just let it be a part of this construction a little bit? How about instead of this number 12 arm here, we have a number 12 piston here. Grab in right forward, reset. Very likely not that time. Oh no, we do still need that one. The 12 will move it over, then we pick up in right forward. But instead of number 10 doing the whole pivot thing, it'll just translate. This is way too early. Too late. One too late. Now we have something interesting to work with. And now number 10, when grabbing, and number 13 can let go, please. 10 can translate over and then pivot. Okay, well, translating over at all has invoked this bond as a problem, but that, as a single bond to fix, is a much easier fix. Next up, an opportunity. Should have figured that'd be a problem. But I just have this very strong desire to move this lead forward by 1 at this step to just bond it easily. Maybe if I put it there, and then track it into position when ready. Yeah. Okay, when is it ready? I think there. Yeah, it is. Okay. Next question is there a convenient timing where an extra arm can prepare to move this lead to here before there's an atom here causing a collision? And the answer, I think, is whenever number 9 pushes forward. Ooh. That's okay. Because now that we can get it there, we can get it back as needed. Too late. And then we're good. In fact, make that a piston and just insert it yourself. Because at this point, that number 10 can fly off and get ready to do some output stuff. Like, we're almost there. It's just bonds at this point. Let's see what bonds we can do at this spot. We can connect that, we can connect that, and we can break this. And that's almost everything. What happens after another turn? I think all that's left here is bond here. But I'm curious if we could prepare that earlier. Maybe if we did this. Definitely don't do that. An untwist here might do something helpful. Overall, I don't think it matters too much. We have a solution. That looks good. No objections? No objections. Let's do this. Go. This is a really cool trick. Let it run through. And you know what? Get the enjoyment of actually getting to watch your solution at work. This hook-based construction we've made, I think it's impressive that it worked out. That we could make this whole collected iron arrangement to start off and then fill in the blanks. Pretty slick movement down here, too. Good stuff. We did it. All right, well, I think that's everything I can... Wait, no, I should definitely play Sigmar's Garden. I think I've earned it. Let's play some Sigmar's Garden as I unwind. I think the actual puzzle solving today was a bit suboptimal on my part. I don't think my puzzles were as good as they usually are, though I think the puzzles themselves are harder, and I fell into some design traps while making them. I think what we've done to get out of those traps is impressive and good. I'm not even really thinking through my moves, just playing them. And that's okay. Where is tin? Uh-oh. Certainly very concerned about our immediate future of moves. Well, that clears itself up. Then we just need to keep digging. We need an air. We need to remove salt. Always hesitant to remove salt. But then we're going to need to remove water. And there's no water here. Unless we carve in this way. Thought I kept that extra Moors around. Now, do we salt the earth or do we salt fire? Looking at this structure right here, I think we want to salt fire. We should have... Well, we wanted to salt... I felt more confident in our ability to cut through this, but then... Yeah, I'm done thinking for today. I apologize if you were excited for a nice, exciting bout of thinking. It's not happening. It's over. You missed it. Spent all my thoughts on making the journal puzzle. And guess what? I got it. I don't need to think anymore. I'm retired. At least until next week. There's tin. Where's... Sorry, there's lead. Where's tin? There's tin. We'd either have to use that Quicksilver or dig through Vita Morse. Do we have a Vita available? Technically. Easiest way to get to is there. If we burn this salt, and then use this Quicksilver, we'll have that Vita to clear, and then that Morse to clear. Earth will be available innately. It's a question of what do we want to burn. We could salt salt if I do this. We need an air that will come from using this Quicksilver. If that's the one I wanted to use. No, I wanted to use this one. So where's this air coming from? I think it comes from this water. Yeah, okay. So we clear those. We then salt this salt. This goes here. Vita Mors. Oh, the air would have just been innate. That's fine. Air too, it doesn't matter at this point. That air, I guess. Vita Mors. Earth Pick the load-bearing one. We are now at tin. Iron is... Uh-oh. We almost fell into a nefarious trap. We need to use this Quicksilver now. What do we use this salt on? Given the amount of free-floating earth, we may want to salt the earth. Plenty of fire, water is available. Yeah, let's salt and earth, just for free. This Quicksilver for the tin gives us access to the iron later. Pick the load-bearing one. Iron. Copper is here. We're going to need to get rid of that more, so that's a foregone conclusion the moment we clear these waters. And these waters will almost certainly be paired off together. That's good. Silver just needs this fire gone, which I can easily provide. All the Quicksilvers are available. So we should be able to go immediately from iron to copper to silver. Last Vitamorse is gone. Fire, fire, air, air, earth, water, earth, salt the earth, and gold. And that's win 150. Okay. I'm gonna go look at it again. It's a weird feeling. A thing I designed is in a game that I like. It's a nice feeling. I choose to celebrate this. But for the most part, I'll just leave it as a sort of passive glow of like a list of things that I've done that I think are pretty cool. Number 1, beating Factorio without any transport belts, pipes, or chests. Number 2, probably KSP mapless. Number 3, remake the Empire. Number 4, this. And that's not even going into the things I'm happy about that involve other people. Because other people are great. They helped make this happen too. So I can't even speak. As if this is something else special. Everything that happened is a combination of everything that happened before, all working together in a big old soup that made a good concoction and it apparently tastes good. I wouldn't know. But it looks nice. I'm Exception. This isn't TV. Have a good day and good night.